I didn't have money. Apart from what my parents did. Nobody was born. He was never born with all those stuff. The journalist called me and said, oh, one of them.
Be a person of integrity and not variety.
Bounce it out there. My time, the reason you do not have your own peace of mind. Are you having?
Hello, Larry. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mrs. Edition, President of the University of Mines and Technology, former local secretary, currently secretary. I had a privilege to be nominated or selected to attend the news conference at Tema, and I would like to bring to you whatever that was. I had a couple of videos, educative videos that I think I can't keep everything to myself. I think I should let you know. So please enjoy the rest of the video.
Listen to this 20 years when around that time my grandchildren will be in their 18s and their 20 years, and I want them to see a better Ghana than we have now. And that's why I'm committing resources to something. Do you understand? So the first thing I understand is preparation. Number two.
I sat down one time and I was like, no, let me take a conscious effort in changing my life. In metamorphosing my life into a different being that when people see me, they will respect me. Where I take my inspiration from is when I see people who are doing very well, they come, the kind of things they say, Charlie, do I have knowledge in what this guy is saying? Do I have knowledge in what this lady is saying? I don't have that knowledge, I write it down. Then swiftly, I'll go back and I'll start learning it. So when I come and I stand here and I'm speaking very well, and when anybody comes and is speaking, it's not magic. Nobody was born, Ubi was never born with all those skills. Samuel Ugo, what have you, was not born with all those skills. He was saying that sometimes you sit there and be watching top 100 speeches in America or top 100 speeches in the world and he's critically watching it. And automatically it will come natural. Sometimes ago I used to watch Professor Lumumba's video. Most of the times I love that man. So always I'm watching his videos. So one time I was giving a speech and most of the things I've been watching, I was just saying it just like that without consciously or not knowing the things I was just talking about. I was just continuously watching his video and just something just went inside. So when you learn continuously, things will start changing. If you don't do that, please, you cannot fit in that space. And it's a serious matter. When I attended first Oswald, I was there and they asked me to come and speak. So after I was done with the thing and all the other speakers had also come to speak, they were like, "When I be a leadership seminar, the whole seminar was about air marshals, big men, the king and all those coming to share their stories and all those kind of things, and people were just sleeping. And people wanted something practical, something relatable that they could have. And I was sharing those practicable things, using my life as an example and the situation we find ourselves in as a country and as a youth. Please, I'm pleading with all of us. We are leaders. I spoke about it yesterday. First of all, lower your egos. See yourself, quote unquote, as a fool who knows nothing and is ready to learn. That's how come I'm growing. Though I'm most president, when I go to places and I don't do anything, I go challenge, help me out. So when I come and I'm addressing my students and they say, actually, our news president is very good, it's because I've been doing a lot of consultations. I've been learning, I've not been sleeping. I love watching things transform into videos than just reading more. So when I sit down just watching the videos and imbibing the things within, if you don't know and you go to somebody that actually teach me, it doesn't change the person you are, it improves your personality. So if you don't know, senior people, please, I have no knowledge in this particular venture. Please, can you help me out? How do we do this? You give recommendations and all that. One of my brothers, his name is Robert. He's currently in the US. When we were starting, we were all just young boys, and he was learning new stuff. People were insulting you. You think with this, you will never end up anywhere with this. And those times during COVID, were a lot of Coursera courses which were free. That one good brother, he did more than 15 courses. And me, I was sitting there, I didn't do any one course at all. I was like me, I did it. And now when you sit him down and he's presenting, when he's sitting down and he's writing, when he's sitting down and he's dealing with certain key stuff, Charlie, it surprises you. One of my young sons who is here, when I see the kind of progress he's made in his life, knowing him back in his school days and the kind of height he's gotten to surprise him, I get to him, what's your secret? And be like, senior, all this while I've been learning.
But it needed to be a win-win situation. So emotions play a key role. And also try as much as possible to also be learning from people's experiences and leadership. I learned how to communicate by reading the top 100 American speeches when I decided to go into student leadership. If you take the top 10, top 20 American speeches, the Americans are very good with one-liners. When I say one-liners, they can give a speech, but there's a particular line in it for their leaders that always resonates. I have a dream.
Before I sleep, I clock work. I write down the things I have to do the next day. No, there are no exceptions. And my son is sitting here with me. Yeah. And he's not my biological son. Everybody is looking at me like, but he's here. And he knows. I will write it down. I clock work. I need 8 a.m. I need to do this. 9 a.m. I need to also say this. So I need to even eating. I write it down to remember to eat. That you need to eat certain time, etc. So that kind of preparation is what will set you apart in a world where everybody is trying to be ahead of you. And in terms of mentorship, choose who you think will be available to you. Let's not choose the mentors that people we see on TV and we think they are this and they are this, we want them to be. Your mentor has to have time for you. You should be able to call, they are busy people, yes, but they should be, if even once.
Who the power brokers are in any institution. In some of your institutions, you know the most powerful person in that institution. In some of your institutions, the most powerful person is secretary to the VC. You don't know, but that person, the power that lady who sits there smiles at everyone, the power that person has could be enormous. In the past, we've organized events. Yeah, just close that. In the past, we've organized people to deal. See, the politicians, they are used to people asking for them. So me, I don't ask any politician for a favor. If I need something, if I even need a job. And that's why I was telling you guys, you need to be the best in what you do. Because see, you should not be here and you have to rely on a politician to get you a job. That's your first favor. If by chance that person offers you a job, perfect. The person sees something, you give you a job, perfect. But you are begging, honorable, you have been home for 3 days, so can you do something for the boys, something for the girls? It's so demeaning. It's so demeaning. So politically, if I were you today, I'll start following certain people. Like she was talking about one of your guys who follows her or interacts with her. It's a strategy the person is using. It's working. Yeah, sure. So if I'm you, I identify 3, 4, 5 people that are in the party I want to be with. I'll get close to them. I'll be under their mentorship. When I vacate, I'll go to the party office, go run some errands, go sit in the office, ask them are there any letters I can do, are there things I can do. Elections are next year. I want to be a polling station agent. I will do that in the background. It's a strategy. It doesn't affect my academics in any way. Because the major part of what I'm doing politically, either online, sending someone a message, it doesn't affect your studies, or it will be when you're off peak period. For school, listen to what the lecturers say. As much as you can, don't miss lectures. When you miss lectures, myself, on Friday, I got home at 2:30 a.m. because I had visitors from outside the country.
Like solutions to them. For instance, like education and continuous like awareness creation. So, as like an executive team, there is supposed to be some level of conversation. So you are able to like have engagement with different people. So maybe the managers or whoever who is saying that don't involve them. You are able to have conversations with them and tell them that no, I mean that's not how it's supposed to go. From the conversations that we've had, maybe you have taken some things, you could tell them that I'm the leader of the students. I'm supposed to listen to them. They are the ones whose views and opinions I should do. So when that manager or that stakeholder is saying that don't go and listen to them, sometimes you even have some of your lecturers or top senior hierarchy members telling you that don't go and listen to the students. They will put you in a pit. We hear it a lot of times. And so you have conversations and tell them that no, say, my administration or my career, I'm going to have more student-centered conversations that involve the students, and I have to engage them on it. So this thing that you are saying, I'll have to engage them first before I can give you a feedback on it. I'm very sorry. And I'll definitely make sure that I get you the feedback as soon as possible. Or they say that, let's do this thing, let's do this program. I think you just need your signature here or whatever. So before I sign this, I want to engage the members of parliament because that's like a representation of all the students. So this evening, I'll make the Speaker of Parliament call for an House parliamentary session, put it before them, whatever decision they take, I'll come back here and communicate with you. Even if you come back here, you go back the next time, and even Parliament didn't get to meet, or I'm just saying that. But even if they don't get to meet, and you go and tell them that when they met, this is what they said. Do you know how that person will feel? They will know that that decision you are taking is not just you; it's a decision with them. But I'm not saying you should do that. Of course, go and put it before them and let them also have their say on it, right? So. Transparency, a lot of times there's so much zeal. People have a lot of zeal, but even it happens to a lot of us. If you realize that whoever you are following with is not being transparent with you in their dealings, and that is what has a lot of times broken down even a lot of the mobilizations. What's the name? This Fix the Country people at the point had issues with transparency. People felt that even monies that were being donated were not being managed properly. The vibe time, and just recently that they are able to pick up. But the point is that without transparency, there is definitely going to be issues even in any form of leadership setting and all those things. And so if you are creating the student-centered approach and you are not being transparent with the students, that this is the process that we are going to, and sometimes even some conversations that they went to have, it didn't go in the way that they are supposed to go. The student will say that, you're going to take cutbacks. Kickbacks, you want to take some money somewhere, so that's why you are not speaking. But they are transparent on the process. Gentlemen, when we went to meet
the chief executive himself, if we were to consider the road and providers, I'm yet to find a demonstration by Nugs, by various SRCs, that they have obsolete books in their libraries. I'm yet to find one. I'm yet to find students who demand the removal of student leadership because they are corrupt. I'm here to find it. So if we begin to demonstrate, to send signals to the political elite, and when I say send signals to people like me, that no, we need to have good books and materials that are up to speed of the progress that the world has got today. When we begin to do that, we begin to respect you. But when the demonstration, we know that the demonstration is not influenced genuinely by the student leadership. As an MPP party and in government, and I have information that the demonstration is influenced by NBC opposition leaders, I will not give you attention. Or as an NBC government, and I feel that no, the demonstration is not genuine. The demonstration is influenced by MPP using TESCOM, I will not give you attention. But when we begin to redefine ourselves as student leaders, to begin to reassert ourselves, in the days that your next president was talking about, when we begin to do that, the political elite will begin to take us serious. And once they begin to take us serious, we'll begin to yield them the results that we need. The French-speaking countries, if you ask me to single out student activism to respect, I'll tell you, in the Southern African countries and the French people.
The attention of a woman who would eventually say yes to you. What are some skills or attributes you need to have to make you a desirable partner? Money. Okay, so let's put the money aside. There are people with money who know. You need confidence. Is there any lady here who would say yes who is not confident? Before he even told me he likes you, he's looking somewhere. He's holding money. If you say yes, who is not confident?
Money
Are you saying yes just to be controversial to generate content or
That's true. That's the truth. A man who has money.
money has said nothing. Confidence is important, right? Yeah, so it's fine. Let's not. I'm trying to connect it to exactly what I want to say. Okay, so let's not hit only one side. There are a lot of things you need. Money is fine, yeah, but you're also you're not expected to have any money. When I
the money and the opportunities you get, it doesn't go through roots, right? You need to get a job done. Every week, I have to spend a lot of money to pay off my boys, my days. Like people who come to me, they need help, they need school fees, they need all that, right? So the question is, if I don't have money, and there's no money coming from, so where is the money coming from? How do I drive a car? How do I own a house if I'm not working? So you need to choose between sustainability and survival. Sustainability is, I can survive today because my government is in power, so maybe somebody will give me 20,000, somebody will give me 50,000, right? But it will eventually get finished. And sustainability is that you need to have your own private engagements. You need to have your own businesses or things that generate money for you. You need to also consider the fact that, so I decided to go back to law school because I felt that, okay, it is very easy for the person to say, throw tantrums and get away with it, and say that your classroom is useless. But it is because you are on the back foot. It is very easy when you are losing.
I'd like to comment the Dream River Foundation that's headed by my one and only captain, who is great for UPSC. So that shows that she's that great minds. Focus on this to which you are part of. And it shouldn't end here. I think my honorables and my excellencies have really spoken a lot about the entire program, but personally, I'm passionate about what my boss here spoke about, because I'm also the outgoing GAPS press and info secretary, and it's quite tiring when you are a PRO and you are trying to communicate something and the people are not pushing the thing to the students. I think when Ope was speaking, I was dozing off a bit, but I heard something. He was saying that it shouldn't always be about the media, but it should also get to the people. Yes, that's true. But now we are heading into the technological world. And even now,
Mr. Negator.
X and go,
DMB.
communicate. X say that, and for not to reach where it would get to, as we also read works of His Excellency in His Appeal, it was the good work that he kept protecting, and he had these solid people around him who kept protecting each and every day. Sometimes we do certain things to people, and if it's not for His Excellency, it's like no one cares about it. Unless you send it to your DM before you see that it's from the president. So let me also say, if the thing is not approved by President, PIS wouldn't say, myself I wouldn't say, or no other executive would post the thing. So please, we are pleading with the subsequent programs that are coming. Let's all put our best in it. As
what I do right now is quite distinctive from the affiliation I have. We go to them, we seek advice, we will go there, continuously seek their advice and their support. Because how far we get to as leaders It's highly dependent on the consultation that comes from them. And we all want students in this. But to get to that stage where you act as a toothless bulldog who cannot speak for your student, and now when there are issues, you have to speak at it. You see a call coming through, tell us stop, it will affect your future career. Today I want us to build a student front that even when everybody ignores me, my SRC president, my SRC executive will be ready to stand behind me and fight. And if we get to that stage, trust me, that time when we get there, where people say, Charlie, this particular union is supposed to advocate a lot and do a whole lot of things. When we get
connections is very important. So once again, this is YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, you do want to subscribe for us, like, comment, and share our videos. Thank you for watching. See you another time. Bye bye.
How long will it take you to realize? I don't know who to run to right now. I'm is opening every fire. I'm a safe, but I'm still out there. What are we doing, my dear, my dear? I surrender you myself. My hands are in the air. Only time will tell the difference clear. What is the reason you do not have your own peace of mind? Are you having fun or are you doing this thing to survive? Are you taking the pictures of every memories of your life? What's the reason why we're still out here? Take a look and give me one better thing or two. Make a nigga suit and tie, let him fly like you. So you the road, you try on time my shoes. Is that you? What are we doing, my dear?